You ready to let the games begin? Oh, baby, cause I'm ready. When I'm hard, get set, here we go. Check it. Girl, I want you to stay so we can play this little game we play. You go hide and I will sleep. Let me be the one to make you breathe. Yeah, baby. Boy, I really wanna stay and play that little game you play.
Hi Aries, this is Tarot Queen Jamila here to do your June 2018 love reading. This is going to be primarily for, sorry about that, let me turn it down a little bit. This will be primarily for the couples, okay? So welcome to the channel. I hope that you enjoy this reading. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and I'll go ahead and get started. So right now, we are coming up on a full moon on the 29th of April, and then April will be basically gone. So we got a new moon coming up on the 16th, full moon coming up on the 29th, and then we'll be going into, we'll be coming out of Mercury retrograde and going into May. So I'm going to look at both May and June for the Aries lovers. Okay, this is the lovers reading. You may even want to count this for your twin flame as well. And I'm just shuffling because I haven't touched this deck in a couple of days, and I just want to shuffle it up really good using the Dark Angel Tarot deck. I hope that you guys like it. I'm going to go ahead and call to the ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels. Okay, for the Aries for May and June of 2018. So show me what's going to be going on going into May, and then the month of May going into the month of June, and then the month of June 2018. So I'm actually kind of just making up my own little spread. This is also a forecast, just to let you guys know, okay? So I'm just kind of laying the cards out, okay? And you'll just kind of see how I'm doing it. It's not, okay. So the illustrations to this deck, they are sort of, okay. This deck is a little confusing. I hope that you guys can follow it. I do like using this deck, though. I really, really, really do. Okay, and I want to get used to using it because it's just filled with all sorts of angels. And believe it or not, since I work with the angels, I get like messages from from the angels with this deck. So the reason why I did it like this, and I'll put one extra card on the end here. It's kind of like a little chain link here. So this is going to be May. This is the energy you're taking into the end of April, May, going into May. You have the Judgment card that comes up, okay? So I feel like going, you know, the full moon, I feel like it's going to be filled with decisions that you're making, okay? Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Feel like you're going to go into it, and I feel like you are going to be dealing with, just looking at your cards for May, you got the Death card that comes up, the Three of Coins, Major Arcana, the Emperor, Okay, and then this is the, no, that's not what that one is. Okay. This is the Chariot. The Chariot, the Emperor, the Death card, and the Three of Coins. Okay. So, definitely some significant change that's going to be happening within the relationship. I do feel as though what I'm sensing is proposals. What I am sensing is, lover not wanting to make the same mistakes that they made previously. So that's why the Judgment card comes up. Feel like lover is proposing on some level. Feel like there's a commitment that's being made. And, another thing that I can see coming up for, in particular for May, Aries, is, and let me back the camera up just a little bit. Another thing that I can see coming up for May is some kind of, either the spirits are going to be really, really good around the relationship, just really, really happy, upbeat spirits is in the Three of Coins, but then also some kind of growth, financial growth. Okay. So I'm sensing maybe somebody's going to even invest in a vehicle. So, Aries, I can sense that you and lover, you're going to, I feel like there's a major shift that's happening, in particular with this Mercury retrograde coming up. You can sense it, especially with the Death card and the Judgment card and the Chariot. I feel like lover is saying, it's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to, make this work, And so I can definitely see that it's happening, especially with the Emperor. Feel like the Emperor is the Aries card. And so this is where a lot of you Aries are possibly overcoming, possibly a domineering parent, possibly, okay, or um, some kind of judgmental person, okay, that's in your life possibly. And then I can see a lot of you Aries is just grabbing the bull by the horn. The Death card could represent a lot of you dealing with a Scorpio, but it could be air or fire as well. Could be or you could be dealing with a Cancer as well. The Hierophant comes up, so going into June, I can see a lot of you, just looking at the energies around this card, getting some kind of possible approval, maybe on an apartment rental. Feel like you guys are possibly deciding to either move in together. And I can just see this energy saying, don't just shack up. So I see that going into June. That's what the Hierophant. Now, your cards for June, you got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Neve or the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So you can see sort of where, I can see definitely something, things going really good for May, especially seeing that I feel like you're going to get some kind of approval for maybe an apartment, or maybe you're going to get, maybe that person's parents are going to approve. There's some kind of parental approval. So I'm seeing happiness for the month of June. There is some tension, though, surrounding your happiness. And it's possibly that maybe somebody is thinking that you're going too fast. Maybe they're feeling like the relationship is going too fast. I'm going to clarify this. I'm going to clarify this page. Okay, I'm going to clarify the page of, give me a second though, guys, because, yeah, that's the Neve, not the Knight. So I feel like, Spirit, give me some clarity on this Neve of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Cups comes up. Yeah, very stable, a lot of happiness. Spirit, clarify the King of Swords. So the Two of Swords comes up as saying that a lot of you Aries, or either Aries lovers, it could be your lover, is sort of making some kind of separation from, you know, from the way they used to live to the way they live now. Now, the Four of Pentacles comes up for whoever this fire sign is. So this is sort of the person, Aries, that I'm sensing is possibly, because the Four of Coins comes up, this is possibly your boss. It's either your boss or it's either your parent. I feel like either mother, father, or either older sister, older brother, older cousin. You know, somebody that's sort of not really feeling the joy, you know, and they're kind of like, ah, bah, humbug, you know, because you can see right here where there's a lot of love. You can see where, you know, you guys are in love, but you can see where this person sort of opposes it a little bit. So I feel like what a lot of you need to work on is possibly, especially if you have an earth sign Aries, I would say that you need to be extra special and protective and careful of that person, because you see that this fire sign, this King of Wands, this I feel like is somebody that's sort of judgmental. You know, maybe they've been around for a while, but I feel as though this is where it's just like this negative energy that, you know, with that Four of Coins, I can't quite get, you know, wrap my head around it. Spirit, give me some more clarity on this Four of Pentacles. Okay, so then the Queen of Cups comes up. Yeah, that really tells me a lot. Doesn't really tell me much about what I was asking, but I will tell you that, you know, I feel like this person can sometimes maybe possibly, I feel like Queen of Cups is saying that maybe this person can have a negative effect on your partner or either your emotions. Okay, King of Pentacles is next. So spirit guides are coming up all over the place. Talking about grounding yourself, protecting yourself. Okay, so maybe that's a message for the Aries. Now, your final outcome is the World card going into, you know, just going out of the end of, you know, the end of the month of June and then going through July. Going towards July, I feel like you're getting closure, some kind of completion, or either the energies feel really complete. So I feel like a lot of you Aries are really going to be doing very good in your relationships. Now, some of you Aries, just to let you know, if you're single, new love is appearing during the month of June for you. Okay. So I'm sensing that, and I feel like the energies that you put into yourself, the time, the energy that you invest in yourself is definitely going to pay off in the month of June for a lot of you single Aries, because like I said, I'm sensing either a water sign or an earth sign. It could be a fire sign. If you're dealing with a fire sign, if some of you meet a fire sign in June, just keep in mind that that person is holding on to, that person might be a little narcissistic, but some of you are going to run into this earth sign and be really, really happy with that one, or either this, this water sign. So I feel like some of you Aries, another fire sign is possibly too much. I feel like, you know, another sign would balance you out. Not to say that it would be something, you know, not to say that it wouldn't work out with a fire sign person, but it would take some work to work that out or to get through to them. They have a wall up around their heart. But some of you are going to meet a water sign or either an earth sign. And I can see some really good energies around the earth sign. Okay. All right. I hope that helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, thumbs it up. And if you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Talk to you guys later. Blessed be.